Welcome restaurateurs. In this video, we'll learn how to edit our restaurant profile. First, we'll be updating the business information and then uploading the restaurant logo. We'll then be choosing the ways in which Spins users can redeem deals at your restaurants. And we'll wrap up by demonstrating how you can create your administrative account. Then we'll introduce you to the ways that you'll be creating additional users to help you manage your Spins deals if you so choose. Now, after registration, the very first screen you should actually be visiting should be this restaurant profile screen right here. The very first thing you see is the restaurant name. Now, what is displayed here should have been provided to us during your registration. If during your registration you accidentally included your business name, maybe you put a corporation or an LLC here, now would be the time to remove that information. What is displayed here is exactly what the customers will see. So you'll want to make sure that you actually put the restaurant name as your customers understand it. Remember, if you have any franchise requirements or legal naming designations, you'll want to use those here. I'm going to go ahead and work on Mike's Sandwiches today. And that's how Mike wants his name to be appearing to customers, so we'll go with that. The next step would be updating the restaurant logo. All you got to do is just choose Upload, and then when that dialog comes up, what you'll be putting in is the logo that you browse to in either your phone or on your computer. I'm going to go ahead and drag Mike Sandwiches logo in here into the uploader. Now, Mike Sandwiches logo is kind of a rectangle. As you may have noticed, Spins uses a square, much like Instagram or Facebook, to present your restaurant's logo. I've got a cropping tool, so I'm going to go ahead and choose that here. And as you can see, I've got a lot of negative white space around my logo. That's just the way it came from Mike's. I'm going to go ahead and choose the cropping tool by grabbing the edges and bringing it in. You have the ability to just move this frame anywhere you like, so that you can get it to better show and display the logo. I want it to fill as much of the frame as possible, so I'm going to try to crop it in pretty tight and fill it in the middle. Now, Mike Sandwiches logo works pretty well for this 1-to-1 ratio square logo, but maybe your logo isn't a circle or a square and it doesn't quite fit perfectly. Maybe you've got a long logo. If so, make sure to check out our other tutorial video on business logos and best practices, where we'll show you a bunch of tricks to get the most out of what you got. Now that's where Mike's Sandwiches logo should look pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Confirm. And now that I've done that, you can see that it's filled the frame pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. And now we get the option to choose the restaurant's formality. Now, which of these best describes your restaurant? This will be, if you're maybe fast food, like maybe Baskin-Robbins or McDonald's, this is probably your best choice. Maybe you're a fast casual restaurant, more like Chipotle or Panera Bread. That's definitely what Mike's Sandwiches is like, so I'm going to go ahead and choose fast casual. We have a lot of other options, all the way up to fine dining available to you as well. Now, the average customer bill before taxes is provided here. At Mike's Sandwiches, that's about $11 a customer. Now, you don't have to be exact with this number, but try to be as accurate as possible because it will affect some of the recommendations we'll make to you later on. Once I've updated that, I'm going to go ahead and choose Next, and it'll take us to the option of choosing how late we want our customers to arrive. Now, this is asking you, basically how many minutes before closing time would you be comfortable having a Spins user show up? If you're a fine dining restaurant, choosing 5 minutes before you close is probably not a very good idea. But that's probably just fine for a fast food restaurant. I'm going to go ahead and choose 30 minutes. Mike's staff have quite a bit of cleanup before they close, so they don't really want any customers in that last half hour coming in with Spins deals. The next option that I have is choosing my redemption methods. How are customers going to be redeeming their deals at my restaurant? When they use the app, it provides them with instructions on how to do this. You're choosing those instructions here. So everybody pretty much is wanting to be using the via check-in option. You might be one of the rare options that is a restaurant that doesn't want to have people actually physically visit your location. In that case, you'd uncheck it. But this one should be checked by default. You have 3 choices available to you. Do you want customers to check in at your location? And if so, they click redeem on their phone and they show the deal to a cashier when they're paying. The second option is to check in, and when they order, they click redeem and show their deal to the server. The third option is very similar to the second. It's check in at the location, and then when the bill comes, click redeem and show the deal to your server. We also provide you with an additional custom instruction slot right here where you can put in whatever you need, up to 140 characters. And this would tell customers how you want them to redeem, and the app will instruct them directly. Now, I'm going to go ahead and choose that first option. This is really best for fast food locations that have a cashier. Mike's Sandwiches also uses phone orders, so I'm going to go ahead and check that option. The first option is to click call and then give the deal code when placing the order to the staff. show the deal when receiving the order. That is exactly how Mike's Once There is done. If you had any custom instructions you wanted to add to that, maybe you put those right here. The other third option is via reservation. Basically, it's very similar to a phone order, but it provides instructions to click book when they have their phone, and then they give the deal code to the staffer taking the reservation over the phone. Now, Mike's Sandwiches doesn't take reservations, so I'm going to uncheck that, and I have my check-in and phone orders selected. I'm going to choose next. The next step is providing us with the administrative information for your account. Now, you do have the ability to build additional users who can manage your account, handle deals for you, everything if you want, really. But we do need one administrative contact person to go ahead and get the account finalized. So I'm going to go ahead and provide that information now. And it looks like Mike's email is perfect, so I'm going to go ahead and choose Save. And now we've reached the point where our restaurant profile is filled out. In the restaurant information, we have the business name, we've chosen the formality, we've selected the average ticket price, we have chosen our redemption settings, we've chosen how late we want customers to come in, and we've chosen our redemption methods, with this one being, of course, check-in and phone orders. The last step is the user profiles. We've already set our administrative account right here. We do have the option to build additional users. Go ahead and check out one of our additional videos on creating additional users and follow that there. Thank you so much.